Today we'll be unboxing a very expensive sneaker, and by sneaker I don't mean this. This is what I'm talking about! What is up guys, Vimal here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be absolutely smashing because look at this! We have something exclusive in the house. A one of a kind gaming PC, I would say, that literally looks like your shoe and is made by Cooler Master. This is called as the Sneaker X gaming PC. Ever since Cooler Master showcased this gaming PC, right, some time ago, I was like literally madly in love with this thing and I really wanted to get my hands on it. But unfortunately, Sneaker X was only available in the foreign international market, but due to heavy demand from our Indian audience, right, Cooler Master literally decided to bring it to the Indian market, and there you go. Now you can actually buy this thing and get it delivered to your place, guys. Like, how cool is that? And if you look at the whole design, right, the design, the concept, the theme, everything is like next level, guys. And not just the exteriors, if you talk about the internal hardware as well, right, it is very powerful PC. First of all, Sneaker X is available in like different variants. You get the Hero Edition, there's a Legend Edition, and also the GOAT Edition. Today in the house we have the most powerful variant, literally called as the GOAT, and on board it is actually powered by Intel's 13th gen or 14th gen i9, completely customizable as per your requirements, and can also pack like a very large triple fan 4070 or 4080 super also, guys, fully customizable and configurable depending on your requirements. So I'm like very excited to unbox and show it to you people in this video. Let's quickly get started. So our brand new Cooler Master Sneaker X gaming PC came in this sort of box packaging. It's a massive package, guys, and definitely pretty heavy is what I can say. And this one was delivered by Elite Hubs in India. As I've told you, they have like multiple variants available. You get i9 edition paired with like 4070, 4080, even super cards as well. So it's completely up to you. We'll definitely talk about the pricing as well at a later part in the video. So let's quickly get started with the unboxing. Now initially this is like a special case mod edition gaming PC, right? So I thought even the packaging might be like very different and special, but no, it was actually like a pretty simple packaging, just like any other ordinary gaming PC. So there you go. As soon as you open the package, we have our brand new Sneaker X gaming PC at the top side, and you might be wondering if this is actually available in like different color variants. No, it's only available in like one color variant, which is your standard red color, guys. And there you go, that's it. We only have the gaming PC inside the package, no paperwork, nothing. And one more thing I forgot to tell you people is, if you are actually buying this, right, you can actually get like a fully configured gaming PC with the GPU installed. But in our case, right, this was actually sent to me by Cooler Master, and they actually sent me like a bare bones edition. That means there is no graphic card on the inside, no RAM, no storage, nothing. We only have like a motherboard, power supply, cooler installed on the CPU as well. So CPU is also there, don't worry. And as I've told you, our variant packs like 13th gen i9 13900K. So once we are done with the unboxing part, obviously I'll need to install the GPU over here, and we'll definitely show that part as well. And there you go, our very first hands-on, and look at Cooler Master's Sneaker X gaming PC. My god, look at this thing! It is actually quite big. Initially, I thought it might be a bit smaller, because comparing it to a shoe size, I thought it might be very small and compact, but nay, definitely quite large sneaker gaming PC, guys. I mean, obviously, when it supports like triple fan GPU cards, right, this much the minimum, I would say. But I do have to mention, guys, initial impressions, it looks absolutely beautiful. Look at the paint job over here. And wait a second, it looks exactly like my sneaker. Look at this. Exact replica, right? So that was our quick unboxing part. Now let me give you a closer look at the PC, and first of all talk about the design and build quality part. As I've told you, Cooler Master Sneaker X was literally designed to look like a shoe, guys. Basically represents your sneaker, and was made in collaboration with a very popular case modder, JMDF, and is based totally on his design, guys. First of all, right, if you talk about the design, absolutely gorgeous looking design. As I've told you, you're getting a triple color zone, red, white, and also black elements here and there, and literally looks exactly like your Nike sneaker, guys. If you talk about the build quality, really good build quality. I was totally not expecting this. Though most of the body is made of like polycarbonate material, you do have metal and steel construction on the inside. And one thing I do have to mention is it's got an open frame design, guys. So top area is completely exposed and the sides as well. So you'll have to keep cleaning it once in a while to keep it neat and tidy. Anyways, have a look at this top cover on the front and the back side. These are actually completely removable, guys. You've got thumb screws on the left and right sides, and the top cover comes out, so you can easily access the internal hardware, either it be for upgrading or installing any sort of components of your choice. And there you go, boys. Here's how the sneaker looks from the front side. Very beautiful looking design, right? You have the Cooler Master case modding logo at the top side as well. And if you're wondering where are the buttons on this thing, well, have a look at the right profile. This is where you're getting your master power button, guys, to power on the PC. And going to the back side, here's how the back profile of the shoe looks like. If you want to access the IO ports on the motherboard, obviously you'll need to remove the back cover, and you do have like a cutout over here for cable management as well. And lastly, if you're wondering where the power cord port is, well, look at this bottom side on the shoe. This is where you'll need to connect the power cord to the power supply. So that was basically about the exteriors. Now let me give you a closer look at the interiors and talk about the current configuration as well. On board you're getting Intel's 13th Gen i9 13900K, which is a great CPU actually, guys, good for gaming and also for your content creation as well. If you ask about the motherboard, right, I believe we are getting an ASRock motherboard, that to an ITX form factor B760, but unfortunately this is the DDR4 edition, not the newer DDR5. Great thing is you're also getting like an integrated and pre-installed cooler from the factory, that to a 360mm all-in-one liquid cooler. And if you're wondering where the radiator is, well, the radiator is placed very intelligently on the bottom near the sole of the shoe. And just beside the motherboard, this one is your power supply. On board you're getting Cooler Master small form factor SFX edition 850 watt gold rated power supply, and this is enough to even power up a 4080 as well, guys. Now coming to the GPU part, initially I was a bit skeptical because Sneaker X is a very unusual form factor case, right? Will it accommodate like a triple fan edition GPU? A lot of people might have this question, but let me tell you, be assured, nothing to worry about. You can easily install a triple fan edition GPU as well. I mean, I personally installed a 4070 Super from Gigabyte. That too, this is the triple fan gaming OC edition, which has like 12 gigs of VRAM, and I could install it very easily, guys. Nothing to worry about. So you're actually getting like a vertical mount GPU. You already have like a 400mm riser cable pre-installed on the motherboard, so installation is also walk in the park. Simply place the GPU, install it, and connect this GPU power cable which you are getting from the power supply and directly onto the GPU. Coming to the RAM, as I've told you, we had the DDR4 edition motherboard. That is the reason I had to go for a 1822 16GB 3200 MHz RAM from T-Force. And coming to the storage, we will be going for a 1TB M.2 SSD. So that was a complete hardware specs and configuration, and I'm telling you, right, this sort of configuration is great for both 1440p triple digit gaming or even like smooth 4K 60 FPS gaming. And apart from that, you can even do like excellent content creation as well. I've also ran like a couple of benchmarks, just have a look at that. Now directly jumping into the gaming, I know you people are excited about this part and you want to know how does the Sneaker X handle gaming, right? We'll be playing a couple of AAA title games at different resolutions and graphic settings, and I'll show you detailed benchmarks in this video. Starting off with Spider-Man Remastered. As I've told you guys, this sort of configuration you can easily play both 1440p and 4K, so that is the minimum resolution we'll be playing at. So right now in this first clip, we will be playing this game at 1440p resolution and the graphics set to very high preset. And in this first clip, right, both ray tracing and DLSS are off, and I want to show you the raw performance of this hardware. So sit back, relax, and hope you enjoy the gameplay. Holy moly, are you people looking at that FPS? Triple digit FPS, guys. Spider-Man Remastered at 1440p very high. We were getting around like 130 to 140 FPS triple digit, as I've told you. Muska gaming performance. Very smooth gameplay, guys. No sort of lag, stutter, nothing. You know what? I'm curious about 4K resolution as well. Let's quickly switch it to that. So there you go. I've switched the resolution from 1440p to 4K, and the graphics preset is still set at very high settings. And in this clip also, ray tracing and DLSS are off. And there you go, boys. Even at 4K resolution, we were getting around like 80 to 85 FPS on an average. That is actually pretty good, I would say. Because see, usually mini ITX or small form factor cases, right, they have very tight spaces, and because of that, components usually tend to heat up, but that doesn't seem to be the case. We'll come and talk about the thermals also in a moment, but before that, let's move on to the next game, which is Cyberpunk 2077. Now you people know, right, Cyberpunk is a very graphic intensive game, so this is gonna put a lot of load. Let's see how the Sneaker X handles this game. So in this first clip, as usual, we'll be playing the game at 1440p resolution, ultra maximum graphics possible in the game. And in this first clip, both ray tracing and DLSS are off. And as you can see, on an average, even in Cyberpunk, we were getting around like 115 to 120 FPS on an average. That too in the middle of Night City, guys. This is crazy. As I've told you guys, there's nothing you need to worry about. No compromise on the gaming performance. You can actually do some really good FPS, and especially if you're like an esports player who's looking for like really high FPS 1440p gaming, right? You can definitely go for this. Now let's actually enable ray tracing and see what happens. So in this particular clip, right, Nvidia's ray tracing and DLSS is also on, and I'm also enabling frame generation, guys, which automatically uses AI and boosts your FPS greatly. So let's see what sort of results we'll get. Oh wow. Now that is what I'm talking about, guys. 1440p ultra graphics, and that too with ray tracing and DLSS 3.5. We were getting an average of around 110 FPS. Pretty good, man. I mean, if you want to do like ray tracing gaming, right, aram se the Sneaker X can handle it. Now comes the final test, guys. How does it handle 4K gaming at maximum graphics, that too with ray tracing? So let's quickly switch over there. As you can see, resolution set to 4K, graphics set to ultra, and ray tracing also set to psycho settings, and DLSS FG are on. Even in 4K resolution, we were getting an average of around 65 to 70 FPS. My god, Cooler Master, you guys have done a great job with this gaming PC. Kudos to the team. Keeping the performance and benchmarks aside, are you people looking at the thermals as well? I was totally not expecting this. Initially, I was a bit skeptical. I'm being very honest, guys. Since it's like a very compact form factor, very small gaming PC with cramped components, right? I thought thermals might be slightly on the higher side only, but nothing like that. It is actually better than your normal gaming PC also. I mean, look at the CPU stats and GPU stats. On an average, CPU thermals were roughly around like 55-56 degrees even after 1 hour of gaming in this peak summer heat in India, guys. Now that is what I'm talking about. As I've told you, on board you are getting Cooler Master's Flux 360mm AIO cooler, right? That too special edition made specially for the Sneaker X, and Cooler Master has done a great job with their AIO cooler, guys. I mean, it's doing a really good job keeping that 13th gen i9 in check, and no way I'm not exaggerating. You people are checking out the real-time stats over there, so you people can only judge and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Well, that is pretty much it, guys. This is what I wanted to show you people in this video. All the benchmarks covered, thermals as well, CPU stats. You can have a look at everything during the gameplay testing part. Keeping that aside, I know you people want to know about the pricing details, right? So as I've told you, Cooler Master Sneaker X is available in like different variants and configurations. So totally depends on the variant you go for. I believe the base variant pricing starts somewhere around like 2.6 lakh or 2.7 lakh rupees. And our edition, if you go with the components we have chosen, right, it's going to cost you around like 3 lakh rupees in the Indian market. I'll leave links to that in the description box below. You can check it out there. I hope you all really enjoyed the video, getting to check out something exclusive on our channel from Cooler Master. If you all enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more such awesome content. And I'll see you all in my next one.